Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the final recap of Season 1. We take a moment to look back and reflect what has been. We look at the glorious moments of the season.
Oh, William! What are you doing?
I'm doing the final recap.
William, this is the last recap. Why should you be doing it?
Please, Bossy asked me to do it. Please, sir, I'm sorry. Bob, I'm sorry, please.
Mate, get out! Get the fuck out! Get in your box now! Get back in your box! We just lost the grand final. I don't need this shit.
I'm so sorry. Bob, please, I'm sorry. Please don't hit me. Don't hit me.
I'm not gonna hit you, mate, but you're bloody close. Go!
Hey, I'm sorry. Goodbye, everyone. Love you. Oh, God.
What? John's gonna cook some food. Now's not the time. It's the last recap, okay? Who even got you in here? Shano! Did you let him in? We locked the doors.
Sorry, Bossy. How are you? Guys, sorry. Final recap, how are we? Apologies. Sorry about that.
Hello everyone. Welcome to this nice, relaxed final episode of the Season 1 recap.
Yes.
I'm your host, Bossy. As always, joining us, Season 1 runner-up coach. Well, mate, Season 1, done. Finished.
Season 1 done.
Huge ending. It was a great ending. It was for most of us. They were like, as a spectators. It was good. It was entertainment. Is what we all wanted, and it didn't disappoint.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, the two best teams did get in the grand final.
Of course.
Disappointing couldn't be.
The outcome different. Yeah.
It's not like a good spectacle, I feel, to watch.
Yep.
That was disappointing, I think, from a spectator's point of view, but I don't know, it is what it is. You're always going to get other factors and stuff happening.
Yep.
But I was thinking it was good fun.
That was good night.
Enjoyed it all.
As I said, bigger and better in Season 2. It's going to be huge. We'll talk about that later on.
Yeah.
First off, we're going to start this evening with a look back at the season that was Season 1. It's a bit more relaxed. As you see, I'm not wearing a suit. I'm glad you've rocked the suit because, I've got my drink here. We're going to have a trip down memory lane. First off, let's talk about the problem child of Season 1, the Hunters. That first night, we had all the energy, the drive. We sorted out Nachabi. We got him in. He sorted. Ollie was in, and then it just turned to shit. I don't know. We just said we were up against the Rebels, and we.
I think
it was interesting.
It was just I don't know, we say it time and time again. Don't keep on saying it. But just lack of leadership.
Yep.
Just lack of resilience and just focus.
Yep.
Did cost them in the end. I think they had a really good team on paper. They said Hunter Lenny was probably the only player that played his role on part. Ollie didn't quite have his time. I know he was in lockdown and stuff. Was it really to blame? I don't know. Bully couldn't really perform. And Amplified didn't really play the dominant tier 1, and Nachami not really is the dominant tier 1.5. So when players aren't all on, it does make it tough. But I think it was always going to be hard for them. But props to the Rebels, they did well at the time, and it ended up being a decent weekend.
As the season as a whole, I mean, these guys were always underdogs. They were the youngest team to start with, and they still did. They had some good rounds. They had some great rounds and had some good games in there as well. It's just as you said, the leadership thing came down to it. There was a bit of clash as well as to who wanted to take the reins.
They definitely looked like they had moments where they could be really, really great. So they beat Week 1 Angels 3-0. They've had times they just beat the Paninis as their team.
Yep.
On paper, I think, if you give them all 4 years, let's say all in their 20s, early 20s.
Fast forward 6 years, and keep the exact same team.
Yeah,
minus Blues immaturity. But
it's a maturity thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's a maturity thing. But people, they might learn, they might not learn. That stuff, can you teach it? I don't know.
Yep.
It just depends, but yeah. Good luck to them.
Experience.
There they go. Next
Yep.
season. Don't think they'll be next
I
season.
don't think it's a season 2. Hunters 2.0, but yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on, Rebels. Same similar story. Again, these guys were trailing all season. They found the team that semi-worked, but it was just too late in the end, I think. But
I think so. I said it was my fault for having high expectations for Sloth and Supply Comet.
Yep.
I thought Sloth was going to be tier 1. He couldn't perform at tier 1, so he's
Yep.
1.5.
Yep.
I thought Supply Comet was going to be a tier 2, and up being like a tier 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because they both did have like good rounds,
wrong,
but
there's different elements for certain tiers.
I think it was the team. The team chemistry wasn't there. I think that
Team
was
chemistry
it.
wasn't there, and I think I said, wow, I finally got it right by putting Poseidon there, and then A-Shots coming in as that
Yep.
tier 2.5, tier 2, there with Samantha, and I think what just got them stifled was obviously not practicing their roles, because they'd only be a team for 3 weeks before champs, to be honest. I think if they had more time, they might have actually made stuff work, but
Yep.
they did look really awkward in respawns. I mean,
Yep.
props to them, they absolutely sweep the Spartans, but Spartans were having their own issues, so you got to give props to the Rebels for giving a red hot crack.
Yep.
But it was just they gave it a go, but it is what it is.
And the drama on grand final night.
The night before.
Sorry. Yes.
Yeah. That was definitely very interesting. Like I think everyone's adhered to certain issues. I think it's good. Sloth and I we've had a nice chat together.
Yep.
There's always respect for Slothy. You know, he's been one of the longest people in my stream. So
Yep.
you know, we had a chat with him and we worked everything out. But I mean, it was disappointing to just hear all of the different stuff, because I'm not going to go into it, you know. But like, you know, just it's tough for me, as I said. And even Brian said this, it's tough for me to be able to run the whole organisation. Manage more about the teams, but then also I'm competitive, and I'm coaching and trying to lead a team, and trying to lead the team too, and just getting the balance. It is very difficult. There's a lot of pressure within it, and
that's the key thing. It is a high. This might be a non-multi-million-dollar like tournament, but it's still very high stressful. For anyone involved, all the team captains and players as well.
In any profession that I do, whether it's working in real estate, whether it's running an organisation, whether it's entertaining, I'm always going to be professional in how I conduct myself. And so, you know, within this team, that was the goal. Obviously, we did beat the Rebels, and there was a lot of, you know, issues and fires and crackers after that. And you know, it did still lead on. The disappointing thing was, you know. Yeah, mentally it wasn't great. The most disappointing thing I said to the boys was that I mentally couldn't be there grand final day, because my job is to there to lead and comm. That's why I'm on the thing, you know. And if I can't do that, then what the fuck am I? So if I can't do that, then it's hard for the team, and that was shown on the grand final. And it's my fault for letting that affect me. But yeah, mental health was really, really
a big factor. Yeah,
because I'm just trying to manage everything, and I felt that people weren't respecting what I was doing and stuff, and I'm trying to manage stuff for my boys. And the thing is, like, I'm coaching my boys. I know what hypes my boys up. I know how all my boys work. From an outside perspective, I might look like a Hitler, but how my leadership role skill is, it's a tough love type of thing. You know, I'll say something, it's always for the benefit of the boys. And from the outside, it might not look good. Special awards night, Angels looking like the most hated team. That's another story. And that's also another reflection. Another reflection on me as well, why I could be the villain. But anyway.
Hey, every story needs a villain, you know. Every story needs. I know no one likes to be the villain, but every story needs one. Like,
but that's another thing. So that's why it was very frustrating, like going into that grand final and not being able to communicate for the boys. Like, it was, I've never done this. Like, we lost 250 to 249 in the grand final. Yeah. And that
was a huge game too. It's a huge game.
But usually I'm just like annoyed, pissed off. I was just like numb. It was weird. I never care factor.
Yeah.
And I swear, I think it was round 3 in the Arklov peak. I started whiffing shots. It was at night. It was a tipping point where if I just didn't have the right shot or something, I was gone.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure it was round 3, and if you watch the stream back, I threw my controller down and I just walked to the kitchen and I'm just like, fuck this, come fuck.
Yeah.
But he won the round, and I should have been there. But
Yeah.
I'm saying mentally I wasn't there. And look, it's as I said, it's disappointing because after 10 weeks we dominated.
Oh, the Angels season as a whole was huge. Yeah.
We couldn't all be there. Even Lotsky the last 3 weeks wasn't playing as a top tier 1, and it is disappointing that you can't have your full mental strong team. And that's kind of why we're going to make a big decision too, in all honesty, whether I just become a substitute and or substitute coach if people want to actually hear me coach them.
Yep.
People probably don't. But I don't know. That's the offer I'll make next season. Maybe just be a substitute for the Angels, because I don't think I want to retire, because I'd still would like to play, and maybe next season I might like to play, but I think I'd like to step back and just have a mental regain, because definitely was a big mental knock. Like, I haven't really enjoyed a lot of this luck last week after that.
Yeah.
So it's just even the awards night, I've been dreading the awards night in all honesty. But I think it's going to be good.
It's going to be good.
I think it'll be fun.
We'll make exactly.
It's just a lot of things I've got to consider now, and like I'm trying to do this for everyone, but I want to be a part of it too as the main streamer.
Of course. Yep.
How do we balance that? I don't know.
It wouldn't be the Voltolution Esports League without the Voltalina. Like
that's the thing. So that's what we've got to work out.
You know.
So I'm happy next season to try being a substitute for the Angels team, whoever's on it. Do a draft with transfers and see how we go. But anyway, that's just inside scoops of what might be happening.
Yep.
Especially with myself. But yeah, I said no. But all around, honestly, I've been talking for fucking 20 hours.
Next,
got to give props to Paninis though.
Yeah.
They played really well.
Yeah.
You know, they did dominate. Nani was on fire. You know, Kat was just doing really, really well. All of them playing their roles.
It was like a lot of it. Again, they would just had all the angles. They had all the rotations. Everyone was doing their jobs. It was
Everyone was doing their jobs to a T, and they were out slaying us too. And I think technically on a normal day we should have more slaying power. But as I said, Lotsky wasn't performing like a T1 the last 3 weeks. Brunny was outperforming him. I couldn't mentally be there. Damian played well as a sub when he came in. He did do well. But it is what it is. It's in the past. We move on. That's life. We've got to learn from it, and that's it.
That's it. Big props again, as you said. The Cat and Nani combo. So the cat and Jake combo, I should say, are huge together. Like, those two, they're gonna if they stick together in the next season.
Yeah,
they're
I
gonna
don't
be.
think Jake's playing next season.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, but
those two, especially on that night. Everything was it was huge. Minty as well. Minty and Tommy doing their jobs and stuff like that.
They were quick. And I think Nani has done a job in coordinating them. You know, and that's why I said
he's a good captain. He's
a different type of captain.
He is.
Nani and I are different leaders.
Yeah.
I'm very vocal and out there, and Nani's just like one-on-one, gives them direct, instructs them, analyzes them. He's a quiet leader, but he can do the job. It's funny seeing the different types of personalities.
It is.
I love him. He's always been a legend.
Yep. And again, the guys that there's a bit of talk going around as well. The Spartans. I honestly think that as a team, they ended up exactly where we thought they were going to end up. A good middle of the field, but there was, they earned third place.
Still going to be in the middle.
They earned third place though. It was there. I'm glad they got third. At the end of the day, I'm glad they got it. So.
I had no doubt they'd go in the middle.
Yep.
At the end of the day, the risk is, as we've said, the risk from bringing your own team is, I've said to everyone, you're either going to be balanced or underbalanced. You're going to be overbalanced without bringing a Voltolution team. My teams were Angels, Hunters, and Rebels, which I coordinated.
Yep.
So that's always the tough risk, but they did lack that extra depth. I'd say Hebrew was really team. He carried a lot of it. It was kind of just him. So, but I think I've got to give props to Jay and stuff. They fought hard, but I think mentally, apparently, they just weren't there. Especially on the Rebels, when they lost 3-0, people came on 5 minutes before practice and stuff, and there was no care factor. But this is what I'm saying, man. I'm not having goes, but if you want to play a serious competition, even for champs, I know things are deflating, but obviously Angels, we got wrecked in the grand final.
Yeah.
I tried so hard, bro, to grab everyone. I'm practicing for an hour warming up. I'm fucking giving it my all to make sure we're good. But some guys are coming 5 minutes before ready to play. It's just like
You don't-
we're already clocked out.
Yeah. You don't. Yeah, exactly.
It's
I mean,
like, so like what I said, I don't look at a villain, as I said, but what will annoy me is that, like, halfway through the season, you get a team that's just like they're towards the bottom end, they're finding it hard, and it's up on the team. I don't really care, but from someone that's running the whole organization and likes competitive people and teams and a competitive
course.
spirit,
yeah.
does demotivate the whole energy of the Vesl if the team just doesn't care. I mean,
Yeah.
it is on them at the end of the day. Like, I shouldn't care about them, but
Yeah.
I like to care about. It's my community.
It is. It is. At the end of the
Being
yeah.
good,
Yep.
And that's what I try to help out. Like, if Spartan's not feeling good, I want to try and help them out. Rebels aren't feeling good, I'm going to try and help them out. But
Yep.
like, if it happens, it's tough. But I just want to try and urge people. Like, there's always a little bit of hope. Like, look at the Rebels, the finals. They came 5th, and they gave it a red hot crack, and they just fell short of trying to get a grand final spot. Like
Hunters.
no Rebels.
The Rebels. No. Yeah.
Yeah. Rebels who beat Spartans and almost beat didn't almost beat Angels, but they had a shot against the Angels.
Yep.
So
Interesting. Yeah. All up, honestly, as a scale of all the teams together, I think we nailed these predictions as to who was going to end up where, and the top two. Of course. These guys came out of nowhere, and they just clicked. It was, season round 1 and 2 Paninis versus grand final Paninis were two different teams.
Yeah, and that's what I love, though. In all honesty, I don't care that
Yep.
like the Angels lost. It's more caring about the actual the competition itself.
Yeah.
Which is what we're part of.
Yep.
Seeing people like practice and learn and understand the knowledge and respect, the people that are teaching them and take it on board and improve.
Yep.
Really cool to see.
Yep.
So, I definitely saw that from Minty, Tom, Kat, and Jake. They, from the start,
even watching streams back as well, Sloth as a captain, round 1 to as I said, those last nights where he was again the Rebels alone they had no drive. Round 3, 4, 5, and 6 in the middle season, as you said, there was no drive. They knew they were bottom. It was deflating. It's hard to be there, and you get to that point where they got this. Oh, we got a chance to they'd beaten the Angels, and then they had this confidence again, and watching them enjoy it, and hats off to Sloth but again they didn't back down, sort of thing. They gave it a red hot go. It was great to watch, but
and that's what it's about.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, hang on, this team we can actually be competitive.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. Focus.
So we'll see how we go. As I said, next season.
Season 2.
Season 2, because Volt's tier system isn't effective and accurate.
Yep.
Did you say something? Oh, sorry, there's a bird outside.
Okay. So we're the committee.
The committee, Branny,
the committee.
Nani and myself, and all the new people that come in, we will go and judge them, the new and old.
Yep.
And assess them accordingly on their tier levels, the systems and ratings. And then, if we go to the draft, we place them in the draft accordingly. If we put them on the team, if they've got to be team transferred, then we'll discuss what free agents are out there and take it from there. And we're still going to work out what decision we will go towards. In all honesty, we're going to. I'd say probably another 2.5 weeks. We're just going to see the filler we put out that season 2 is coming.
Yep.
We're going to go and see what interest we gain from that, how many people we gain from that,
yep.
And then we'll make a decision whether we go to the draft or not.
Speaking of how many people we gain on that,
Bluey's gone.
The Bluey recruit squad.
It's a night squad.
The night watch.
A couple of times. They're great fun.
Have you heard the pitch?
Great fun.
Have you heard the pitch? I haven't been lucky enough to hear. I've got to hear the pitch. We've got to get footage of it. I have to.
I haven't heard the pitch, but I've played with them a couple of times,
yeah.
And I've heard stuff here and there. Jay says some great one-liners. But Bluey's done well. I think he's got me about 50 followers on Insta. Let's hope they can, participate.
Oh, they got to back up.
Grow the best.
Yep. You've had a couple of trial matches, have you? Or?
Yeah. Huh?
You've had a couple of trial matches with.
Couple tryouts, you mean?
Tryouts, I should say. Yes.
Yeah. We have. We've had a couple of tryouts here and there. I think I literally just got I just got an Instagram message then request. New to the comp scene. There we go. Thanks, Bluey. There you go. That's literally happening right now. I swear to God. So Bluey, well done.
The Night Watch never sleeps. It never sleeps.
Yeah. The Night Watch doesn't sleep, bro.
No,
So
yeah.
they do really well. Got to give props to them. I
Yeah.
appreciate them. Helping me out.
Yep.
Helping that. At the end of the day, we're all in this together.
Yep.
We're all having fun together, and that's what it is about. Let's all have fun and enjoy ourselves.
Yep.
So yeah, that's the kind of, we're not sure the structure. Looking on the awards votes on the poll, everyone's done their responses. All the votes are in. We've had 30 responses, so pretty much everyone.
Yep.
And some are close, some are landslides. But yeah, like for example, it's really close. I think with the fantasy, and I think it's like one vote apart. It's too close to. There's no definitive one whether we'll go to a draft or fantasy. If there was a definitive one, so we're gonna have to see how we go. That's what we're gonna. We'll assess who's coming around.
What's your ideal? What would you?
I'm honestly not sure.
Yeah.
I'm honestly not sure. I think a draft. I was discussing with running a draft. That'd be fun.
They both have pros and cons, dude. Yeah.
We've got pros and cons because you're having like, what if you have a whole team that wants to come in? Would they want to be separated in a draft?
Yeah.
Like a Spartans and Panini's last season. But like a draft, could you have whole new different people, whole new personalities meshing together? It's an entry fee, so they're obliged to really, really make it work. Like it's.
Yep.
It's like the pressure's there, like, all right, I'm invested in this now. Let's try and make this team work. It feels like an actual team, you know what I mean? It's like someone backing out and quitting. Oh, like, I've got no investment in this. It's okay. You feel like you want to really commit. So that's good. But the team transfers have occurred too. There are teams and people talking about transfers here and now. No, Bluey's trying to recruit 20 people to the Pirates team or something. So
There's so many new teams that come and go already, and
I don't know. I think I think Panini's will stay. I think the Angels will stay. I think the Spartans will stay. But I don't know about the Rebels and Hunters.
Yep.
But that's discussions Brady and I have got to make over the next couple of weeks, and we'll take it from there. So, like I said, it will be exciting. We've got tomorrow.
Yep.
What's happening tomorrow, boss?
Tomorrow night, the awards night. We were like 40 awards up for grabs.
25.
Yeah.
26 is
There's so many awards. There's a special one. Again, it's going to be a full night of entertainment. We're going to be splitting up some awards between some games in between. A huge one. I'll be there. I'll be hosting a couple. We might see the den. We might see the den again. I like this den. This is good. I like the den. Again, I'm actually really excited. I was saying to my wife before, I'm actually really excited for this the All Stars game. I am actually like
All-Stars?
I'm pumped. I'm excited. I'm like watching these lineups. I'm just like, fuck this. This is gonna be fucking close. Like, there's some good players in here tonight. Like, it's gonna be good.
I had fun making those edits again.
Oh, of course he did. Yeah.
Like an hour and a half, I'm there doing it. It was fun.
You teach this guy to make edits and videos and stuff, and he goes nuts. Nah, but this is gonna be good. It's gonna be a good night. I reckon it'll be good.
It'll be good, and I think the Bot Stars will be a little bit of a fun addition. The pre-show, the pre-All Stars show. So Vesl.
You gotta send. It's like when you go to the footy. And you watch the kids go. The kids go first to warm up. This is warm up the crowd.
That's the Oz kick.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be good.
No, it'll be good fun. Yeah.
The special thing that's happening.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I want to reveal it now, or
give it a tease. Give us a little tease.
So it's Coach Nani and Coach Volt.
Yep.
However,
is there vice captains? Is there bot vice captains? There should be. There should be.
The players get a chance at making their own team. That's what I'll say.
Okay.
It's Coach Nani and Coach Volt.
Right.
Will be there speaking.
Yep.
Commanding and helping them through.
So it's not going to be because obviously it's the 80 overalls and the 70 overalls.
There's 4 80s and 4 70s.
Okay, so it's not going to be. It's obviously it's not going to be fair. 70s versus 80s. That's not going to be a thing.
It will not.
Okay.
It's most likely going to be 2.
Yeah.
But how will that be done? Let's find out tomorrow. But the players will get a chance of maybe picking their team.
What I will say again, this can be the first little bit thing. Ronzo and Bossy and Ronzo and Jared, we're going to be versing, and that's the first rivalry right there.
Verse each other?
We will verse. We will be versing each other 100%.
I want you to.
100%.
Great.
And then we've got to meld it up because we've got the gunfight tournament. We're actually going to be playing together next week, but that's another story altogether.
That's okay. We'll have one thing at a time.
You know, exactly. Yeah.
Will be good.
No, but that'd be fucking Bot Stars game would be fun. That'd be fun.
Yeah, Bot Stars actually got a best of 3, but we'll do the 3 games anyway. We'll do half point Dom finish on the SND.
Yep.
And then All Stars best of 5.
Yep.
They're actually going to be able to veto their maps.
Yep.
And then obviously, so it's like 5 awards, anyway, 10 awards, and then after that, Warzone Customs, maybe 5 awards,
Yep.
Warzone Duos, then 5 more awards, and then like maybe mini game, and then the special awards. There's like 5, like, you know, Gold Walkie,
Yeah.
Gold Logie.
Yep.
There's going to be about like 5 Gold Logie, like button, like top tier awards.
Yep.
Out there. So I think it's going to be exciting.
Little. I'll drop on you. I don't care. Little known fact about the Coach's Choice Award, sponsored by Run Zone Gaming Community.
The Coaches Award has been sponsored by the Rome Zone Gaming. This was the special.
Is this the only one with the prize?
This is the only one with the prize. This is going to be the 26th award no one knows about. I guess we'll reveal it.
Well, Anik, so look, again, this is huge. I'm excited. I want to talk about it. Let me talk about it. All right.
Talk about it. What's happening? What's the reward?
So the Coach's Choice Award, it's just like most improved essentially. Like,
So I'll explain on the day.
Explain it. Yeah.
But essentially, Coach's Award is someone that has given it their all.
Yeah.
They've practiced. They've really tried. They've had the hunger to learn. You know, they've been, nice towards everyone as well. They're really committed to what we're trying to achieve here in the Vesl.
Yep.
And obviously
showing up every week, performed every week.
Yeah.
Yep.
From a coach, you love seeing that. As we talk
of course.
That's why it's going to be a special one.
And they will be receiving a $25 JB gift voucher, courtesy of Run Zone Gaming Community. So I'm happy.
Gaming.
We were happy to find that in the books. So again, they deserve it. So it's been a big season. Bit of thirst for next.
I'm sure everyone appreciates
of course,
that.
yeah. So it's gonna be a big night. Award night. It's gonna be huge.
That'll be fun. Start at 7.
Yep.
Probably finish at 12. After party after 12.
Let's be honest. Yeah, it'll kick on. Yeah, it'll kick on.
It'll kick on. I think if we do the All Stars at 8:30 and whatever the customs, we'll finish the awards. I reckon like at 10, 11.
Yep.
It's good. It's gonna be some.
It'll be good.
Yeah. Get the drinks.
Speaking of which, so that was season 1. Huge success in my books.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
I think it was good fun. Everyone enjoyed themselves.
Oh, it's good fun. You're always going to get a little bit of drum and stuff here and there.
Look, it was expected.
It's expected. So I hope everyone remembers why we did have a good time and we're just trying to help each other out and have fun. And look, I think, like Bossy said, he's going to be out of it. He won't be playing, but Bossy will be around.
I'll be around.
We love Bossy. I love Bossy. So Bossy will be around.
You'll see me around. I'm in the committee. I'm not leaving the group chat, so I'll be dropping it. I'll be put my input in. I won't be playing, but I'm actually looking forward to. Yeah, the sports. Exactly the sports, thing. But spectators getting involved. I was still like,
I think it's good. I think it'll be good, bro. So it's happy to still have you on board.
Yep.
Hopefully everyone that's been on part of season 1 continues to grow on season 2 and we'll take it from there.
Yep. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
It's been great.
Quickly, again, touching on that, thanks to everyone that made season 1 what it was. And it's supporting the Vesl, supporting the recap, supporting... This is why we're doing it. We're doing it for you guys.
For you!
We're doing it for you guys. So, again, it's been big. Well, it's been a fucking pleasure.
It's been great fun. And
it's actually, I've enjoyed myself. It's been stressful, but I've enjoyed myself. So
yeah, I've never done these. It's always been, like Shane. I used to do all my edits. I haven't had someone like that. It's been great to have you on board next to me, bud. Just walk through instead of me talking to Mike, Eric, and Will.
In the boxes.
I'll probably go to a psychiatric ward. Ward.
I'd love to be a fucking fly on the wall in those fucking anyway, again, as always, I'm your host, Bossy. This has been Vesl. We'll see ya. We'll see you in the future. Season 2.
And season 2, September 26th. Don't miss it.
See you guys. Bye bye.